This is my UEFA Champions League campaign with Real Madrid, and this is the worst game I've ever played so far.
All eyes on Kylian Mbappe. Top marksman in the Champions League. Can he add to his haul this evening? And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me with her tactical chart is Sue Smith. And what we have on the menu is this league phase contest in the Champions League. What are your expectations for today?
Yeah, it's a big game for them, and they know if all goes to plan, they'll secure the place in the playoffs. They may not have the majority of the support, but I don't think that'll matter. Hopefully they'll get it done today.
The lineup then for the hosts.
Yeah, it's a 4-5-1, but it will morph into a 4-2-3-1. The single centre forward will be supported by the number 10, and you'd expect them to rotate and swap positions just to try and drag defenders out. The wide midfielders, they'll offer a threat in behind.
And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside Eder Militao in central defence. Federico Valverde plays alongside Aurelien Tchouameni in the centre of midfield. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. So off and running here, the first half underway. Podence. Dani Garcia. This looks interesting. Textbook interception. Well, it is a significant carrot, isn't it? A chance to make sure of their presence in the playoffs.
Yeah, but they're going to need a little help from the other fixture if that's to happen today. I think the manager will just have them focused on getting the result, though, and then see where they land come full time.
They could run onto it here. Well, a roaring break it was, but disappointment on the finishing front.
Yeah, just wasn't composed in front of goal, was he? You'd expect him to bury that, wouldn't you?
Podence. Dani Garcia. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch in particular. What do you expect to see from him?
Yeah, and he scored a brace last time out, and that's why I picked him. Clever movement, always looking for space and thinking ahead. He's just got a real energy about him, which I'm sure we're going to see again today.
Now, goal news to bring you from one of the other games. Here's Alex Scott with the details.
Yeah, it's a goal for Monaco.
Oh, hang on, Alex. Big chance here. little too close to the keeper in the end. Gelson Martins. And using the flank. And a throw-in forthcoming. Ayoub El Kadi. And he's broken free. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Ortega. The ball with Podence. Yazici. That's a good-looking ball. Intercepting it intelligently. Well, unfortunately, we had to interrupt Alex just then. Just to confirm, Monaco have scored in that game. They now lead by 1-0. Oh, that's a clever ball. Holding us up, waiting for support.
Oh, perfectly calm under pressure.
Now he must favour the cross. Could be dangerous. Intercepted effortlessly. Wasted possession again. Must take the lead here. That's a good pass. It could be for Mbappe. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Well, take a look at this. The pace they show on transition, it's just so impressive. The defenders can't stay with them. And once he's through, there's no second guessing. Goes straight for power and absolutely thumps it past the keeper. That's a proper striker's finish.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score.
Time to breathe.
Federico Valverde. Well, this could really help the cause. And it's there for him. In it goes. But wait a minute, that will not count.
Oh, that was so tight. You can see how frustrated he is, but he did finish it off well.
Ortega. Yusuf Yazici with it. Can they fashion a chance? Ball retention, real chance. Excellent save from Thibaut Courtois. The short option preferred. Oh, good idea. Lovely ball.
Yeah, I'd always be in there because I know he'd find me.
Well, a touch too heavy there. Quick break could be on. Valverde and Bellingham. He might yet finish. stop. Dani Garcia. Yusuf Yazici with it. Ortega. Yazici. Can they level the game? This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them.
Well, here it is again, and he shows his quality to beat his man, finds a yard of space, and then his finish. It's quality, that.
Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, he kept playing until the whistle, and there's no finer time to score. He'll just be hoping that he can carry that momentum on into the second half.
Well, it was a most enjoyable first half. What will the second half bring us? Vinicius Junior. And now Rodrigo. Just lost the momentum.
That's class, that. Now I'm sure they'll look to build from here.
They're really pressing their opponents. Now the counter-attack looks on. Targets available, cross comes in. Well, it did look promising for a bit. Nice weight on the pass. Excellent position taken up by Mbappe. Opportunity again. Mbappe! And a goal! In the lead again, fully deserved.
Well, if we watch this again, it's all about being alert in and around the box. And when the ball falls to him, he's clinical. That's a really nice finish.
So there we have it, 2-1. Yazici. It's with Garcia. And they've created space. Teammates in the middle. Now what can they do from here? To level matters! And squandering the chance. Good heavens.
Well, he's got to score that. It's a huge opportunity to equalise.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Rodrigo. Another big football occasion to be experienced live here on EA TV. So I hope you can join us for it. It's Real Madrid taking on Liverpool.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. It's always a great atmosphere and should be an entertaining match, that.
Oh, surely! And lining it up. But the danger averted for now. Quick counter could be on. Still racing forward. Oh, it's on! Well, they would be in an even worse position were it not for the keeper.
Yeah, that's a save to remember, isn't it?
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Who's going to get on the end of it? Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Feeding it through. And he's gone and scored to level us again.
Well, this is a neat and tidy finish. His movement is great. He finds a yard of space, and then it's so composed.
So underway again here, and this game is playing with our emotions. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. And Bellingham. Mbappe. And a fine tackle. Rodrigo. Can he finish? And he got to it fairly easily. Chiquinho. Ayoub El-Kabi. That's a useful cross. Well, no damage done. Rodrigo. Here's Carvajal. Chouameni. Rudiger has it. Rodrigo. Decisive in the tackle. And a throw in here. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. To jump in front. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Gelson Martins. Just 10 minutes remaining here. So much focus within the team and completely focused on winning the game now. Must be! Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up.
Well, here we can see it again, and he just hits this so sweetly. You knew as soon as he connected with it that this was going in.
So underway again, and time is tight if they have designs on a comeback. Vinicius Junior. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Gelson Martins. He has teammates around him. Chance was building. Can he finish them off? Oh, it's an own goal! A moment he would love to be able to forget.
Well, we can see it again now, and at first glance, I wasn't sure, but that's why we have the technology. Clearly the whole ball just over the line.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Gelson Martins. Succeeded in winning it back. There will be 3 minutes added on at the end. Jude Bellingham. Could pull one back here. Corner given to Real Madrid. But he's gone short with it. Will it happen for them? Oh, could be an opportunity here. Mbappe! And there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Real Madrid, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, they just weren't at the levels you expect from them. You can have one or two players not at the very best, but here it was the majority. It was all a bit lethargic for me, and I'm sure there'll be stern words said in the changing room later.
Well, you know, when our colleagues in the newspapers come out with their grades for this match, he's going to get very high marks.
Yeah, a good performance, but then we wouldn't expect anything less. A solid 6 or 7 out of 10, and he certainly played his part in the results.